You walk into a room with a mission. Maybe you were going to grab your phone, the scissors, your keys, or the charger that was definitely right there a second ago. Then you stop. You look around. You stand there like your brain just hit a loading screen. And the worst part is, the thought feels so important that forgetting it makes you weirdly annoyed with yourself. This happens so often that people joke about it all the time, but it's actually a very normal memory glitch. The main reason is that your brain is constantly switching contexts. When you move from one room to another, your attention shifts to the new environment. The doorway itself acts like a kind of mental reset button. Your brain was holding on to one task, then suddenly it has to process a different space, different sights, different sounds, and the original thought can slip away. Another reason is that a lot of these little missions are stored in short-term memory, which is fragile. If you're distracted even for a second by a notification, a noise, or just thinking about something else, the original plan can get knocked out of focus. It's not that the memory is gone forever, it's just buried under newer information. There's even a name for part of this effect, the doorway effect. Studies suggest that crossing from one room to another can make it harder to retrieve what you were about to do, because your brain treats the change in location like the start of a new event. In other words, your brain organizes life into scenes, and walking through a doorway can separate one scene from the next. The good news is that this doesn't mean your memory is failing. It usually means your attention is busy. In fact, the more overloaded and multitasking you are, the more likely this becomes. So if you forget why you entered a room, congratulations, you are a functioning human with a very busy brain. And if this little brain mystery made you smile, please like and subscribe.